you're human and your emotions are your emotions, and it's a safe place between us.
A friendship is a place I can bring a bottle of wine. I wouldn't like to drink a bottle of wine in a disgusting, messy place where I'm drinking myself to sleep. It's a healthy place.
Right.
It's a place with a wine glass,
right.
not out the bottle.
Right.
It's a place of white linen. It's a place of openness.
But also, if you get drunk, it's fine because it's
a
nice place. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a friendship is to me. And my room looks pretty dirty right now. Dumelang, and welcome back to another one of my random thoughts. My name is Mmmbbbyyyeee, but y'all can call me crazy. If you're new here, then it's just welcome, not welcome back. Please join the family, like, subscribe, comment, share, all of that good stuff. So I'm filming this because I realized I didn't have an intro for part 2, so this is part 2 of friendships. Enjoy. It's not the best. I've still got, those core pieces. There's the furniture, but if we're being truthful, those flowers over there look kind of dry and dead and gone. I need to really, really work on, first of all, evaluating which friendships are really important to me.
That part is so important.
Yeah, because I've also made the mistake of investing too much of my time in a friendship that is toxic. And
don't.
4 years.
Don't go there.
4 years.
Don't actually go there.
I remember we were talking about your friend and my friend, and we were talking about, like, why are you friends with them? And in our hearts, like, you love this person for some reason.
You just can't pinpoint.
It's your friend, and sometimes I think it's just a time thing. I think it's just I've known them for so long. Yeah, but I've made the mistake too many times of investing in a toxic friendship. Investing my time in friendships that didn't serve me or took more out of me than I was putting into them. And not that it's a competition or any of that, but it shouldn't be taking so much out of you that it's not a friendship.
It becomes draining.
It is. It's draining. And once it gets to that point, you're just resentful. It's all bad. And when you're in that, there's no cordial way of getting out of it. Then it has to be a fight. It has to be a big blow up. Then it has to be I'm really hurt by this person never loved me. It has to be this whole thing, and that's why communication is so important. Open, honest, unjudged, unfiltered communication. Which could be one of the reasons where, now help me understand this, because I don't understand people who are just like, who needs friends? I got me and my family. Like, why do we value friendship so much when there are people that are walking around and like, I never had one friend in my whole life, or I had one friend that betrayed me, never again, or I only have one friend, that's it, that's all I need. And okay, that I understand. The one friend, I understand that. But the people that are like, it's just me, I don't know, some will say like my family and my friends, or, which I guess, okay, that also makes sense, but like, no friends, no friendships to maintain. Like, I'm doing a whole video on friendships because I value friendships so much, but there are people that don't understand, want anything to do with friendships, and those are the people I do not get. Do you get it? Unless it's in the case of like toxicity, where you've been hurt so many times, you're like, I can't try again. Fuck a friend.
I think perspective is everything. One can tell you that, they've been hurt, etc., etc. One can tell you, dude, no one gets me like my family does, and having to teach somebody me completely from scratch again is something I'm not willing to do until I find a man or whatever. Like, I don't know. You need to be open to perspective of some people that they're not into the friendship thing. But I will say, what it is important, if you're that kind of person, just voice it out. Voice out that, you haven't really done this friendship thing for too long. That's why, you might seem a bit shaky. So that for the other person who values friendship, they don't feel like, I'm doing all this work for nothing, because the other side,
But I'm just imagining, like, how do you navigate through life? Like, for instance, you start a new job, say that you've never had friends, whatever, you were teased as a kid and boo, friends, boo. But now you're like 24 and you've started a new job and you start at the coffee stand and hi, how are you? How's your weekend? Oh, great, thanks. You go away, you come back. Hey, do you want to join us for drinks later? Are you just like no? Or you're like yeah, sharp. And then when they're like, hey, we're going to Mmmbbbyyyee's what party? Do you want to come with? Are you just like no? Or you're like sure, but these are not my friends. How do you not have friends? How do you not? Because I'm such a social person, I can't even. I would have to make very strict rules, like as soon as a person says this, I have to say no because I'm trying to protect my. I don't understand how you can't have friends. Please explain that to me. If you're just one of those people who doesn't value friendship, want friendship, understand friendship, like friendship.
I think there's also just like a level. For instance, with me, I know that in general, I'm not. I don't value friendship too highly. Yo, my friends are gonna kill me. Anyways, they know already that I'm not. I don't hold friendship so high. I hold like family really highly. Yeah, very highly. Friends come right after that, but my family is everything. And we've had a discussion with you before where you'd be like, I want somebody, if you guys are going through a crisis at home, you tell me, your friend, I'm going through it, or so on and so forth. And for me, I'm just not that type. I usually go through it alone and then I'll update you, like friend does it later on, like right now I'm just going through it right now and I just need to be alone. And so if that's what you meant in terms of people that don't value friendship, then I'm one of those people. I know how to solve problems. Yeah, and I know a lot of my friends really hate that shit like that. Sorry, a lot of my friends really hate that stuff because they're always like, "You just tell me that you're occupied. Just tell me." But for me, I need to go through it. I need to calm down because I get overwhelmed fast. You see, like in situations, I'm just very like, and so I don't talk. I'm just like, okay, let me just go through this right now, and then. Update my friend.
Personally, I can't stand that.
Yeah, like you're the opposite of me.
You can't be my friend if you can't tell me when you're in crisis.
But what if it's not, I don't tell you in crisis, but I don't give you full scoop. I'm just like, friend, I'm going through it.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
I've had friendships with people tell me literally a year later, so when my mom was diagnosed with cancer, that was really hard for me. And I'm just like,
Asgif? What do you mean?
Which one is
I
this
don't
one?
understand.
Because this can't be a friendship. Or they'll say, like some heartbreaking deep ass shit that I feel like, if I was going through it, I would need at least one person to say, Mati, okay, I'm going to tell you what happened. Don't freak out. I just need to let it out. I just need to be able to tell someone.
For me, that's my family.
What if your family is the problem?
That's usually when I keep it in.
Like, what if everyone just died in a car accident and then it's just me and you left? Are you gonna come to me about how much you miss everyone else?
I'm gonna go to God. I'm alone now, guys. Like, truthfully, that's just how I am. I'm quite alone now.
God.
I speak my problems to God. Like, I don't mean to offend the people that
maybe that's my issue in life. I need to talk to God more.
I'm sorry to offend the people that don't believe in God, but for me, that's where I take it. Like, any problem that happens, majority of the time, I'm sure it's gonna be solved because I'm going to God. There are times where I just need to vomit it out. So then I call a friend, yo,
girl, let me let you
rough, and my friend will, do what she has to do. But majority of the time, that's not the case. I am going to God about it. And I learn in the friendships I have now that, there's some friends that are like you, that need constant updates because they feel useless in my life if that's not happening.
And I don't need constant updates about everything, but I need to know that when you're in crisis.
Friend, I just got engaged. Friend, I have a boyfriend.
Well, not even that. No, I don't need to know that you're going to a party this weekend, so you need a blue dress and you went shopping and then you went to the mall and guess who you ran into and girl, you haven't spoken to that girl and so long and then you thought about your ex when you saw that girl. I don't need to know all of that until the next time we talk, which is like 4 months from now. But when you are in crisis, who am I if not your friend if I'm not there for you? If you don't immediately think of me and when you're going through it.
But can you understand why for me I go to God? It doesn't.
I get
that's
it.
That's why I keep telling my friends. It's not a personal matter. It's not keeping it from you because I feel that you won't, act as if
you're not keeping it from me. You're keeping it to you.
Or just because I know a direct line of salvation. Salvation. This is what it is. Like if I go to my friend can calm me down, but
yeah, that eternal peace. That
you know what I
that
mean.
That knowing that you know that you know that you know it's gonna be okay.
And sometimes it does happen that I go to God and it's just silence. It's crickets.
Yeah.
And that's when I usually need my friend and your friend I'm going through.
That's
like I'm not hearing nothing.
I don't know now. Now I'm rethinking life. Like, am I now equating? Those people are like, Jesus is my friend.
My Lord is
like no, like you'd be like, who you dating? Jesus is my boyfriend. Like, oh, you got daddy issues. Jesus is the only father I have. Those people. But I think that's what it is. Where now it's all intertwined. God works through my friends, so it's not separated.
I get that,
and. I will say one thing. Me and you in crisis are the same. It's just a timing thing. I need a minute before I can react.
I need like an hour.
You just need
I need 2 days.
A minute. A long minute.
I need some time.
Like I realized now this last time when my phone broke, I took like a good. It might have been an actual minute. A minute or two, and I just went through all the things that I gotta go wrong, all the things that I can fix, all the things that I need to let go, and then I said, okay, I need to sleep again. And guess what? Life was like, I don't think so. Anyway, I'm saying this to say this.
Yeah.
I do need that minute of everything has fallen apart. Okay, Father God, this is where you work. And he does something real quick, because he takes forever with you.
Girl, he be like,
maybe you text him too much. Maybe you text him too much. He'd be like,
not her.
He watches your phone ring and he's like, should I answer? He's like,
I don't know. What's happening with John there?
Literally. And with me, he's like, got you. And he does something real quick and then I can react. And then be like, okay, the person who's going to help me with this is this. And I'll call someone who will pray with me. That will give me something that will remind me of something that God said to me directly one time when I was alone or something.
Yeah, I mean, through learning your friendships, you learn that Mang is good for this, Mang is good for this. When I talk to this person about, they can relate because so on and so forth. And I definitely have that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't have friends. I got friends.
You got friggin' friends.
My first instinct when I panic is
to shut down.
Please don't expose me in front of the people.
You be like,
during the people.
You be like, I need a minute.
You like, bro, my boss.
You like a tortoise. You're like, ooh. That's you really.
No, but seriously, my panic mode really, it overwhelms me so much, dude, that so sometimes, even with speaking with God, like, he can tell you from the other side that, dude, majority of the time I'm not communicating.
Majority of the time, God is like, hello?
Hello?
Is this thing on? Hello?
She is calling, right? Is it the Wi-Fi? What's
the
going
Wi-Fi.
on? Yeah. Majority of the time, it's not communication. It's me crying. It's me listening to music. It's me, praying. It's me lighting African sage. It's me. Like, there's so many ways that I
God.
communicate with God that I can't do with a friend. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm learning to communicate with my friends, but that's not my first instinct. My first instinct is
that makes sense to me too, because
that's such a safe net. I think that's what it is. I think my thing is that I fear, not having friends that are, what's the words I'm looking for?
Secure,
I guess. Or, yeah, I guess secure enough that any problem I can throw at them, they can handle. But sometimes, majority of the time, I'm thinking, Linz is going through A, B, C, and D, and she also, and now I'm going to add, I don't want to do that. And I'm just like, God, immediately. So I've leaned onto that whole idea so much that I'm realizing, dude, like, you're losing friends because your friends are like, but why am I here? What's my purpose?
What's my purpose?
Yeah. And so I'm learning that.
It circles back to, there goes my train of my brain said,
I'm worried about you. I'm worried because this meet happens too many times.
I was going to say it circles back to when I said I'm not putting enough into the friendship and I want my friends to be able to come to me, and am I providing a safe enough home for them to come to me and all that. But it also comes back to, I don't remember the last time I cried in front of a peer zone. Because I do what you do, where I deal with the most intense, the bomb explosion of it, I deal with internally, and then I let them see the remains and the rubble but the actual breakdown, Lord help me, I might die.
Just feel. This is a lot going on.
I actually don't remember. And there's been so many times where I've just needed to break in front of someone. Not break to be held. Like, I've needed to shatter.
Just hold my pieces while I fall. Just gather my pieces together.
It's going to take a while.
I'm gonna fall.
Yeah. And I've needed that and not done it for so long that I've gotten really good at gathering the grenade as it explodes. So I'm like, and then I've got it so well kept that by the time I'm like, hey, I was going through it, people are like, where? It's so nicely kept. Yeah. And I've disguised it as...
It's such a huge perspective that I didn't think of.
You remember the last time I cried in front of you?
Yes, yesterday. Okay.
Yo, even that other day...
it's been a while, actually.
Even that other day that I had at work, I was just, man.
Okay, well, yeah, you kind of did cry.
But
you were crying
hardly.
Yeah, let me not expose your business.
Don't expose my business,
people.
girl.
In front of the people.
But I'm the kind of person I'm made and shaped in such a way that I need to be able to release in front of someone I feel safe enough that's going to catch me. And I haven't been...
Girl, we need to change our dynamic if you can't cry in front of me.
But it's because I've been getting so...
What am I lacking?
That's exactly how the rest of us feel, Miss Mamas. What are we doing here? How come you're breaking on your own?
Life, babes, come for my life.
That's what I'm saying. It's coming full circle to the beginning of the video when I said, but you have to maintain that safe, not just create it, maintain that safe space. Not only for people to come to you and say, friend, let me tell you about my day, but also for you to be vulnerable. Because that is what a friendship is. And if you don't got that, I don't know what you got.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why people don't want to have friendships, because it's a lot of work.
It is. We're not going to front and sugarcoat it. That shit is tiring.
It is draining.
It's a lot of work. It's the same, you know how people are like, healing is so beautiful. Babes.
Healing is work.
Babes.
And y'all ain't gonna pay me for that.
No, friendship
that's
is
a
heavy.
lot of work.
It's heavy.
Yeah, I was just taking stock of my friendships, and none of my friends can say I've cried in front of them in the last 2 years at least. And I've been through probably the most in my life in the last 2 years.
2 years. No, I cried in front of Bob's. Bob's no.
Her Bob.
She's our sister
Oh,
as
okay,
well.
okay. I've got two friends that I can say I cried in front of.
Yeah.
When I was crashing, crashing, and then after that, I didn't tell myself, but I kind of found myself in so many crashing situations that I was like, this is getting tiring. I can't keep breaking down. And then I got good at.
That's so
breaking.
weird, because for me, you're that for me. Like, I can cry anytime. If I'm going through it and you sometimes you just come, you hug me, and I'm like, this is what I need. Like you're that for me. You're my safe haven. Like, I could cry at any time. Same with Bob's. I feel exactly the same with her. She knows when I'm just going through it. I can just be like, shit, man.
I can say that with a fraction of the friends that I have now that I had 2 years ago.
Wow, you really made me think, hey?
We have a safe enough space for every party to be as vulnerable, unjudged, consistently. It's that part for me. I wanted to talk about so much more. I want to talk about the evolution of friendship, what friendships were like, what you thought friendships would be, friendships in your 20s. I had so much for this topic, but
I really want to talk about that, but I guess
we've been talking. If you want to hear anything more from this little girly girl over here, let us know in the comment section down below or whatever. Thank you so much for joining us and listening to us blab for a very long time. A very long time is what we do. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys have given us so far. Please like, please comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Ooh, that's a long one.
I didn't think we was going to talk for forever.